Namaste, welcome to Greet Tarot. So how are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having an amazing day today. So if you're new here, if you like my content, please support my channel, or if you have already supported me, thank you so very much for all the love and the support, guys. Means a lot to me. Thank you so very much. So in the description box I have my Instagram page link. If you want to follow me there, go ahead and give it a follow, and the decks that I'll be using in this reading will also be listed in the description box below. Okay, so today's pick a card reading topic is your subconscious mind, what your subconscious mind wants you to know. So that's going to be the topic for today. So remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind, guys. And these are timeless readings also, so whenever you watch this reading might have a message for you. Okay, so I have three groups for you guys. I have kept three objects for you guys, so select one that calls to you intuitively. Okay, so close your eyes, relax, just take few deep breaths and then select an object that calls to you intuitively. Okay, so for group number one we have this sad emoji. For group number one, for group number two we have the shell, and for group number three it's a lock. So close your eyes, relax, and then choose an object that calls to you intuitively. Okay, so the timestamps will be given in the description box below. I'm going to start with the group number one. So namaste, group number one. If you have chosen this sad emoji, let's see what your subconscious mind wants you to know right now. So it's time to let go of a lot of things from your life. That is what I feel like. You need to reprogram your subconscious mind. A lot of belief system that you need to change. I feel like you need to do a lot of positive affirmation. There are a lot of things you need to change, like letting go of a lot of limited beliefs, your perception about yourself, maybe regarding finances. Maybe it's for some of you, I feel like if your family struggled with finances, now you also struggle with finances, maybe because of the limited belief that you have around money. So what is the limited belief you have around money? Or maybe in your love life you're struggling because maybe you have seen your parents fighting. So what is that limited belief that you're carrying on right now? A limited perspective about yourself. Yeah, things will be like that only. Maybe for some of you have been programmed, subconsciously you have been programmed to those things. Maybe in your past you might have gone through a lot of struggles, and because of it you are very fearful to come out of your comfort zone. So like there is a lot of fear that you need to let go of. Pile number one. And I feel like with this crying emoji, you need to cry. I feel like for many of you here, you don't express yourself, you don't cry when you're sad, you just hold it, you just suppress your emotions, and it's not good. Like you don't deal with your emotions. Maybe you do something else. Like if something happened, you don't talk about it, you don't share it. Like if you have a bad experience, you are very afraid of sharing those experience, you just suppress it and do something else. Like for some of you, I'm even getting like because you don't want to deal with that emotion, you just watch TV or you watch something comedy and you just suppress it. Like suppression is what I'm getting, and here your subconscious mind is telling you to release it. There is a lot of releasing that you need to do. Okay, if you want to consult someone, if you want to talk about your problems to someone, I feel like you need to take help also. And there is a lot of things that you need to release right now. It's just crying, screaming, I feel like you don't express yourself. If you're angry also, you don't express, you just shut it down because your parents told you that it's not good to be angry. Like maybe for some of you, you have problems standing up for yourself because of the past programming that you had in your childhood, right? So that is the thing I feel like. For many of you, I feel like that. Okay, so that's what you need to release a lot. You need to talk it out. You're not talking it out, you're not sharing it. Or maybe you feel like you don't trust people because of your past beliefs. And for some of you, it's also about maybe you want to pursue a career that is different from your family wants this particular type of career and you're doing it, and you have a vision about yourself, you want to do something different for yourself, but because of this limited beliefs that you have, you're so afraid to get out of your comfort zone. That is also I'm getting for many of you here. So let's see. think laterally to solve a problem. So for many of you, because of this limited view that you have, you are not doing something different. Sometimes we need to change your perception about something, right? Maybe you are programmed to do the same routine, same everyday task, same thing, same job for 10 years, or for 5 years you're doing the same thing, same routine. Maybe you need to change that. If you're not liking it, maybe it's time to shift that, right? It's because you are programmed like that. You're programmed to do those things, same. So what your subconscious mind is telling you to think differently, right? To have a different approach here. So that's the thing here. It's like it's time to, with this card, with this 56 number, your subconscious mind is telling you to let go of your limited vision, and it's time to get out of your comfort zone. You're very afraid of the unknown. You're fearful of the unknown. So you're doing the same task over and over again, like a job. You have it for 5 years. You're doing it because it's comfortable, but you don't like the job, but you are doing it because you feel like if you get out of, because you're just so focused on the failure instead of the unknown. You don't know, things might turn bad. You are thinking, oh my god, if I leave that, things might turn bad, maybe my finances will go down. So you are not even attempting it, right? And I feel like that's what your subconscious mind is telling you. You're not getting out of your comfort zone, and it's time to get out of your comfort zone. So you're doing the same thing, same task. You've been programmed from childhood. You're doing that same limited vision. Maybe a lot of religious beliefs that you have, it's coming in between your success. So that's something I'm getting. For many of you, you don't express yourself. That's something I'm feeling strongly for you guys. You suppress it, and here it's time to release all that thing that is heavy on your heart. It's time to talk it out. It's time to, sometimes what happens, healing happens only when we have a wound, right? What we need to do, we need to put the medicine, and then only it will heal. So if you're not putting the medicine, what will happen is it will not heal, right? It will go bad. So it's like our heart also is like that. You're not doing anything to that wound. You're just keeping it like that. You're not feeling it. You're not why this is happening. You're not talking about it. All you're doing is suppressing it. So it's time to release that. And when you release it, when you get uncomfortable with it, that is when we heal, right? Sometimes we feel like, oh, I shouldn't think about it. Oh, this is like my life. I should do that only. So you're not talking it out. You're not expressing yourself. So for many of you, in your childhood, you might have been shut down by your parents. If you have an opinion, maybe your parents used to shut you down, or your colleagues also. If you have an idea, they shut you down. So now you don't present your idea at all because you feel like that they will shut you down. So that's the thing. There is a lot of limited beliefs that is there, that is programmed, and you need to change that. And I even feel like you don't feel safe expressing yourself. You don't believe in your own ideas. For some of you, it's like, oh my god, if I say this, maybe this will be rejected, so I'm not going to say it. Like something, if you want to do something out of your comfort zone, it's like the fear pops in and you're like, oh my god, this is not going to work, so I'm not going to even try it, right? So that is the thing. For many of you, it can be related to money also. Your parents might have told you that money doesn't grow on trees, you have to work hard for it. So you're working hard. Even if you receive some money unexpectedly, you're like, no, I don't want. It's your limited beliefs. When you're getting the money, you will not take it because you feel like it, oh my god, that I haven't worked for that. It's your limited belief, right? Regarding money. Understand, money is just energy. Sometimes we are taught that money is evil, rich people are evil. Maybe you have dealt with that. So that's why maybe you have problem managing your finances because of your limited belief, right? So it can be regarding relationship. You might have seen your parents fighting, and because of it your relationship are not going the way it should because of your limited belief. So maybe for some of you, it's the thing that you need to release is you need to express yourself. You need to let your emotions flow. Talk it out, this happened, and then only it will heal. With if the more you suppress, it will not heal, right? So that's something I'm getting here. And it's okay to be afraid, right? Sometimes when we are entering into an unknown, it's okay to be afraid. We will feel nervous, and it's okay. For some of you are like so fearful that you don't want to go to this unknown. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to be in this comfort place because this is what I know, right? So I'm not going to attempt something different. So it's like daily task also, same daily task. Even though you feel you're bored, you don't do something different because it's programmed, right? So yeah, night. With this night also, you are like, I'm getting like a person who doesn't want to go to a war, but they have to put this brave face and they have to go because they are told this is what you have to do. Even though you don't want to do, you are meant to do this. So you have to put this brave face. You cannot cry, you cannot show emotion, and you have to fight. So this is what I'm getting, and your subconscious mind is telling you it's okay to cry, it's okay to scream, it's okay to get angry sometimes, it's okay to say it out, right? It's okay to release it, the things that is having, you know, it's something is weighing you down. Maybe you don't feel safe with people, you don't feel safe to share it. So that's something I'm getting. It's like, share your story. Yeah, I'm getting like, share. You don't have to put that brave face all the time. You don't have to you don't have to sacrifice so much, right? Maybe you're sacrificing for your parents because your parents doesn't like you to do that job. So you are in this constant fear. Oh my God, I shouldn't do something else. My parents like this, so I'm gonna do it. So you're putting this brave face. You're not showing your emotions. You're not expressing yourself. Maybe in a marriage, you're not happy. But for the sake of other people, you're staying in this marriage and you're putting that brave face and you're suppressing inside. You're just dealing with that issue. So there is when you shift your perception, things will change. That's what your subconscious mind is trying to tell you. Yeah, the full moon walk. Yeah, sometimes, you know what? I feel here your subconscious mind is telling you to spend some quality time with yourself. Like to go out, look at the moon and just sit there for some time. Just see the moon, look at the moon, have a intuitive walking. I'm getting like, walk, look in the skies by alone. Just walk and you will realize a lot of things. Your perception will change. You will get clarity about so many things. With this moon, a lot of things are hidden. You're not understanding. You're not getting a different view because of your limited vision, because you are in this comfort zone all the time, because you're so fearful to get into the unknown. That's what your subconscious mind wants you to know. So it's not, you don't have to be brave every time. You don't have to sacrifice every time, right? If you don't want to do something, say no. You don't have to fulfill everyone else's desire. You have the right to fulfill your own desire. You cannot if you don't live for yourself, you will never be able to be kind or compassionate to others. If you're not kind and compassionate to yourself, so be kind to your own emotions, be kind to your own heart, right? It's like, for you guys, life is a war. Every time you have to wake up, put that brave face, put a smile on your face and just go out, even though you are hurting from inside. You're not allowed to show your emotions. You feel like that you're not allowed. You are allowed. Okay, group number 1. Sometimes we put ourselves in a box, in a mental prison, and that's what you're doing, and your subconscious mind is telling you to release yourself from that. You have the keys in your hand and you can open the lock, but you're not. That's what I feel for you guys. For some of you, you can, maybe your family doesn't believe in counseling or therapy and all. It's okay if they don't believe. You can ask for help. There will be people who will help you, right? So all you need to do is shift your perception. Sometimes we feel like no one will help me. I'm helpless. Sometimes we feel like that. No, it's not that. Maybe for some of you, you want to shift your home. You want to get out of a family home, but you have this constant fear. Oh my God, I cannot do it by myself. I cannot do things by myself. I'm not so capable. You have this constant fear. So that's why you're not getting into the unknown and you're struggling. That's what I'm getting for you guys. So I got a number 228 for you guys. Okay. If you feel like this reading is resonating, maybe you check this number out. Okay, 228. And I have some affirmations for you guys. We will end this reading with your affirmations. I'm deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Yes. So you're doing something that doesn't fulfill you. You're doing for the sake of other people, right? So for doing maybe you have a wish, you have a desire, you need to do it. but it's like it should, for that you need to get out of your comfort zone, and you're not ready because of your fear into the unknown. You don't want to go to the unknown because you don't know what's in store for that. You are only, you're only aware of your surroundings. You're seeing this thing, the pattern, the comfort zone, you are aware of that, so you feel like this is okay. If I go to the unknown, it will be more struggle than this, so you're just settling for this. No, you will be satisfied, right? So it's like walk in the full moon walk, like look in the clouds, look at the clear sky, count the stars, believe in the magic of the universe, look in the sky, look in the moon, and trust the universe, and take that first step, guys. I feel like it's time to get out of your comfort zone, and that's what your subconscious mind is telling you. For some of you, it's like just crying, just releasing. Maybe for some of you, it's like that limited belief you have. It's like if someone cries, only weak people cry. No, strong people are the ones who cry. They can cry in front of anyone. You're not if you're strong enough, you can cry in front of anyone, right? So don't feel like that, okay? Because the society, because the society teaches us that we shouldn't cry, we should always have a brave face. Even if our parents disrespect us, we have to respect them. We cannot express ourselves, right? It's not that. You need to talk, you need to let it out. There is so much you need to let it out. You don't have to wear this brave face all the time. You don't have to be courageous all the time, guys. That's what your subconscious mind is telling you right now. And when you get out of your comfort zone, you will be able to fulfill your wishes. So this is your affirmations. Look, I am safe, and it's only change. You're so worried about change because you don't want to get out of your comfort zone. You feel this comfort zone is everything. That's my life. This is how I live. You feel like that. Even though you want change, you're so afraid of change. So it's like, I'm safe, it's only change, right? So she's carrying the bags, and she's living that old lifestyle, the old patterns, the old limited view she has about herself. That's what you need to do right now. Maybe you it's like you don't cry at all, you just suppress it. You don't cry in front of anyone. Now maybe it's time to cry in front of people. You can share it, right? So that's the thing. So your two affirmations are, I'm deeply fulfilled by all that I do, and the back we have, each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts. And when we are so fearful of the unknown, we don't trust our higher instincts. So that's why this affirmation, just read these affirmation when while after you wake up, and before going to sleep. It will be very beneficial for you guys. I feel like that. So each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I'm at peace with my world and affairs. I'm safe, and it's only change. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. Okay? It's all about moving to a different place. Maybe for some of you, it's like you need to make that move, and you're so afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid of the unknown. That's what your subconscious mind is telling you. And this is the message for group number 1. Hope you like this reading. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Group number 2, if you have chosen this shell, let's see what is your message from your subconscious mind. And with this shell, what I'm getting is to have a spiritual practice, right? So it will help you to build your intuition in some way. I feel like that. That's what your subconscious mind is telling you, to meditate every day. It's good to meditate, or if you don't like meditation, if it bores you, do something that is therapeutic, like painting, like writing things, or saying affirmations, or walking in nature, or just lighting a candle, looking at the flame. That will, if it gives you happiness, do that. Okay, so a spiritual practice is definitely what you need right now. That's what I'm feeling like, because I feel you overthink a lot, you stress a lot, and that is not good for you. That's what your subconscious mind is telling you right now. This maybe for some of you, when we stress a lot, we get into this negative energy very easily. So it's important you release that. Everyone has negative thoughts, and not every time these negative thoughts are going to manifest. But if we constantly think and think and think, for some of you it's like you had a past event. For example, if you have a past event, and now you are assuming, oh, if this happens in the future, I will say this. Something happened in the past, and you are reacting, you're thinking about it, you're assuming, and what you can change, like I will say that. In the first place, why you have to be in that situation, why you are thinking about it, right? So it is like you don't want something, but you are thinking about it, and you're like, oh my god. Like, for example, if you had a very very toxic relationship, now what you're doing, oh, if this happens again, I will say this. So why are you thinking like that? Altogether, that is not going to happen, right? So don't put too much energy onto this negative thinking, okay? So yeah, that's something I'm getting here for you guys. So a lot of negative energy, you stress a lot, so maybe that's why like I feel like you need to have a spiritual practice. Like you always think what could go wrong. Oh, if I start something, there will be difficulties. Maybe that's something you need to work on. Okay, so let's see. Display yourself to advantage. This is no time for false modesty. Okay, so yeah, so it's like sometimes we need to be kind, we need to be compassionate to other people, and it's all good. But sometimes what happens when we are kind, people try to take advantage of us. So maybe for some of you, if in workplace, like if you have seen that Squid Game, why I'm getting that Squid Games, that the character of Ali, like that person is so kind, and because of yeah, he even he won the game. If you don't know about it, but it's like he won the game, and that guy he was so kind that he believed that person, and because of it he lost his life. So like like if you have seen, why I'm getting that example, like that's the thing. So if you are very kind to others, if you're maybe you want to help other people, you want to you think like, oh, I'm kind, so that person is not going to be ungrateful for me. They are good friends. For some of you it's like that. You have a friend and you believe in that friend, you ditch your intuition, even though your intuition is saying no, don't do that, but then also you help that person, and in return you get nothing. All you get is stabbing, right? Stabbing on the back. So for some of you it's like that. You need to listen to your intuition more. It's not the time to play that. You don't have to be modest. If you feel like this is my position, I want this, you don't have to give it. Like when you're winning the race, try your best. You don't have to let other people win. It's time for you to win the race. So there is no time for false modesty, okay? That's something I'm getting. So you don't have to be so kind to other people. Sometimes you need to, if you need to survive, you need to be strong, and you need to take stand for yourself. And yeah, sometimes we feel like, oh, I should be kind to that person, but not every time. There is no time for false modesty. You don't have to do that, right? So so if you are winning something, take that and win it. Speak, stand your ground. Like if in a relationship also, if someone is trying to take advantage of you, if your friends are trying to take advantage of you, don't let that happen. There's no time for that, right? If like your friend is telling you, oh, I didn't bring you my food, please give me your food to eat. Oh yeah, you eat, and they will eat all your food. Don't do that. Like don't give that. Eat your own food. Like if you have made it, what you're understanding what I'm saying. So that's something like I'm getting. Like if you prepare food for everyone, like keep some food for yourself, eat it, and then serve others. Like it's not the time to play that modesty thing, right? For your friends, for your family members, whatever it is, it's time to take care of yourself. It's time to give all the nourishment to yourself, okay? Even if you're mothers, yeah, you need to, as mothers we give to our kids, but sometimes we need to take care of ourselves, right? So that's the thing here. Yeah, intuition. Yeah, for many of you, your subconscious mind is telling you you don't listen to your intuition. Even though your intuition is telling, yeah, do that, do this, you don't listen to your heart, and that's the problem here. Yeah, and You need to listen to your intuition more. That's why I told you, meditate, go out in nature. Sometimes you discard your intuition because our intuition doesn't gives us reasons why you have to do that, but our logical mind, our fear gives us, right? So trust your intuition more. And as you trust your intuition more, I feel like a lot of things will, the mystery is going to be revealed, the truth will come out. You will be able to see the clear face of other people. Yeah, that's something I'm getting here. So you will see how other people are taking advantage of you. Yeah, sometimes people do that, maybe in a relationship, that's happening, right? So yeah, the raven's ritual, sometimes all we need to do is surrender to the divine, surrender to our own intuition, trust our own intuition instead of giving into the fear, right? That's something I'm getting with this raven also. Spirit is sending you a lot of signs, a lot of symbol, but you're not seeing it, right? Because of your negative thinking. For some of you, it's your negative thinking. Some of you are like, oh, no, this person is so kind. Because you are kind, you're compassionate, and you feel like all others are also like that. And that's why people are taking advantage of you. And there is no time to do that. So yeah, I feel like people are taking advantage of your work. You are the one, like if you work in an office, everyone gives you the work and you are like, yes, I will do it. Yes, I will do it. And everyone is taking advantage of you. Now it's time to say, no, I don't want to do it. I am working on my project. I'm not going to do your project. I don't have time for that. Say no. Sometimes if you are a mother also, if your kids are like, do this mama, do this mama, do this mama. No, beta, I have to take rest today. Please do it yourself. Like sometimes you have to take stand for yourself. If your husband also like, guests are coming today, cook. No, today I don't want to cook. Right? Okay, I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's what I'm feeling like. You don't have to show that bright smile every day and do all the work. If you want to say no, say no. It's not time to for that false modesty, right? Don't have to be modest every day. That's the thing. And with this 52 number, yeah, you're not seeing the whole picture. It's overlay. You're like not seeing the truth because you're not trusting your intuition right now. It's like you feel like you have to do this work. Yeah, I'm working. I have to do this for my children. Even though my children are taking advantage of me, I have to do this to my children. Even though spouse is giving me extra work, I will have to do it. Even though spouse is not giving me that much love I'm giving him, but I have to do it. So you're not seeing the truth right now. Maybe you have certain passion, but you don't have to time to pursue that because you have to do other people's work. You have to cook, you have to clean, you do that, and you're not making time for yourself here. I'm not saying that you don't have to take care of your responsibility. Yes, everyone has to take care of your responsibilities, but it's important to share your responsibilities also, right? That's something I'm getting. If your kids are older, let them take care of themselves. Teach them, like do that. Wash your own clothes. Sometimes I feel like we don't do that often. We do everything for our kids, and then they feel like that it's our duty to do. Right? I don't know why I'm saying, maybe for some of you need to hear that. Maybe you don't have to do that much, right? So maybe you need to make them do their work or maybe give them the work. So that's something I'm getting. Yeah. So yeah, when you like, it's like a overlay. I'm getting the word overlay here for you guys. You have this you're not seeing it clearly. So when you take it out, that is when you will see the clear picture. So yeah, you're clouding because you're not able to trust your intuition because you feel like you have to do this, you have to do that for them because it's conditioned, right? Our society is so conditioned, and you are believing in that, your beliefs that I have to do this, I have to cook, no matter, even if I'm sick, I have to cook, I cannot take rest. Like for some of you, it's like that because I have to take care of it. Yeah, even if I'm sick, I have to go to office because if I don't go to office, how other, I have to do other people work or whatever it is, So that's something you need to see here. And I feel like your thoughts, your patterns are affecting yourself. It's impacting you. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your belief patterns, guys? Write down and see how you think. Do you think that your needs should be met? Like if you want to buy something expensive, do you think that, oh, it's so expensive, no, I shouldn't buy it, or you buy it because you want it? What is it? I'm getting like that. You always disregard your feelings. Like even if you want something, you're like, oh my god, if I buy this, kids will not have we have to buy for kids also, so I'm not going to buy. Like how much are you neglecting your needs all the time? Yeah, something like that I'm getting here for some of you. And no, you should listen to your intuition more and surrender. You cannot take care of everything, so surrender those negative beliefs that you have. Okay. That's something I'm getting here for you guys. So let's see your affirmations. Okay, I have not shuffled for affirmations for you guys, so let's shuffle. And interestingly, we have number 7 here. Then we have number 5 and number 4. Oh, 4, 5 and 7. So yeah, things will, when you take stand for yourself, when you don't play this false modesty, I feel like things will move ahead for you guys. You will level up. That's what I'm getting here. Like I'm getting like someone for this, if you're married, you're not going to the job because your spouse is not giving you permission. Like it's like you need to take stand for yourself, and like I need to go to work, I want to work. Like taking stand for yourself and saying it out. Yeah, that's something your subconscious is telling you to do. Take stand for yourself. Wow, look, everything I touch is a success. So maybe for some of you feel like, I have not, maybe for some of you have a gap. Maybe because you had kids, that's why you have a gap, and now you're feeling like, if I go to a career, this is a specific message, okay? You going to you feel like that subconsciously. You feel like, if I go to a career, I'll not make it happen. It's just your thinking. Let go of that negative thinking, because everything I touch is a success. So whatever you want to do in your life, you can do it, and it will be successful. So that's the thing. This is the affirmation. Your subconscious mind wants you to say this, okay guys? So everything I touch is a success. Everything I touch is a success, okay? I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Maybe for some of you with this false modesty also, because you are helping a lot. Because of this false modesty, you are not climbing the success ladder of the success as fast you want. So let go of that. Take stand for yourself. You don't have to be modest every time. Sometimes you need to take care of yourself, right? And it's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, everything I touch is a success. Next one. Divine wisdom guides me. Exactly, with your intuition. You are not listening to your intuition. You're not trusting the universe, and that's what this affirmation is here for. Divine wisdom guides me. Divine wisdom guides me. Divine wisdom guides me. I am guided throughout this day in making the right choices. Yeah, sometimes we don't make right choices because we don't trust our intuition. And here, this is the affirmation that you need to say. I feel that you need to write it down and say it aloud, okay guys? If it's possible, do it. If you are called to, do it. Trust your intuition now. Like, I'm guided throughout this day in making the right choices. Divine intelligence continuously guides me in the realization of my goals. Okay, I am safe. Then you got one extra card. I claim my own power. I lovingly create my own reality. Yes, claiming your own power. Right here with this fake modesty. Do this. Yeah. Claim your power. Say no. Right? Group number 2. Say no to the things you don't want to do. No, don't let anyone force you to do the things you don't want to do. Don't be in place where you don't want to be. If you don't want to go out, say no. It's okay to say no. If your friends call you, let's go out. No, I don't want to go out. Say no if you don't want to go out. Right? Claim your power. That's what it is. I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experiences. So, yeah, ask for guidance from spirit. Whenever you feel lost, ask for guidance. Instead of trusting other people, trust yourself now. Okay, trust your own wisdom, trust your own intuition right now. That's the thing for you guys. Group number 2. I was like, I'm sorry, like I was like too much into that. I feel like I was like saying the affirmations, and I feel you guys. I don't know why my energies was like that, but I hope for the for your best. I pray for you guys, and take care, guys, and I love you all. Bye bye. Hello, group number 3. If you have chosen this lock, let's see what is your message, what your subconscious mind wants you to know. So your subconscious mind wants you to know that there is so much more to unlock. There is a lot of talents and gifts that you have. You're not seeing it right now, but there's so much to unlock for you guys. So maybe for some of you, you need to meditate, like your mind, body, soul should align. So maybe for some of you, do chakra meditations. That is something I'm feeling for you guys. Aligning your chakras will be very, very beneficial for you guys. I'm getting like kundalini energy also for you guys, awakening for some of you. So maybe it's like a snake, like a snake. I'm getting snake, and I'm even getting the bird, cardinal bird, robin bird for you guys. Maybe you have been seeing it. For some of you, if you are seeing it, it's a sign. I'm getting like that. So robin bird or cardinal bird. Yeah, cardinal. Okay, that's what I'm getting here for you guys. A red bird, red color one, cardinal something. I'm seeing that bird. Okay, so that's something I'm getting for you guys. And there is so much you have to uncover about yourself. Yeah, I've been talking about Amazon packets in my previous readings, and I feel like that for you guys also. It's like you have received you know a lot of things about yourself, but there is so much more to uncover. Your subconscious mind is telling you have a lot of talents. For some of you, it's like you had some childhood dream, but you have forgotten about it, or maybe others see that you are good at it, but you don't recognize yourself. That's something I'm feeling for you guys. It's like and for others, it's like your Amazon packet is in front of your door, but you feel like it is not yours. It's your neighbors. You feel like it's your neighbors, but it is yours, and your neighbor is telling you it's yours, and you're like, no, it's not mine. I'm getting like that energy for you guys. It's like, what is yours? You're like feeling it's not mine. You feel like you're not talented. You feel like, oh, I don't have this talent, but others can see it very clearly. That's something I'm getting. So maybe for many of you, you need to meditate a lot. Meditation is something will give you a lot of clarity, and you need to believe in yourself more. There is a lot of doubt energy, doubtful energy. You doubt yourself, you doubt your skills, you doubt your talents. Others believe in you, but you are like, you doubt yourself. That's something I'm feeling here. So you need to work on that. Don't doubt yourself. That's what a subconscious your subconscious mind wants you to know, that don't doubt yourself. Be confident. Okay, be confident in yourself, and yes, you can achieve the success you want to achieve in your life. Remember that. So maybe there are days when you are very confident, but then there are days when you don't believe in yourself. Maybe you constantly judge your own work, your own talents. You feel like that. Some singers, when I was studying, there was a person who used to sing so beautifully, and when other people asked that person to sing, they were like, no, I'll not sing, I don't sing beautifully. They're so afraid to get on the stage, and they will not do that because they feel like that they're not good enough, right? So for some of you, I feel like that is the thing. Even though you others can see that you're so good at it, you're so talented at it, but you don't see it yourself. Okay, you doubt, you judge yourself, you constantly worry about the outcome, and that's what your subconscious mind is telling. Unlock that, open that heart, take risk, do something adventurous. Yeah, that's something I'm getting. You are so holding on to, maybe you feel like, oh my god, I cannot do this, so I'm not taking this risk. So maybe yours, that's like, unlock that. For some of you, this is a very specific message. You have this childhood dream and you feel like that, yes, you cannot do that. You had a childhood dream, now you're like, no, I cannot do that, it will not come true. But here your subconscious mind is telling you to unlock that and follow that thing, follow your childhood passion, for some of you. Okay, so yeah, the first card is find strength in social community and achieve your goals. For some of you, if you have been in social media, you will get that strength. I feel it's like, maybe for some of you have a social media page and you put your videos and you don't know how you're affecting other people, you're helping other people and you don't realize that. You don't don't feel that you're doing that much good to other people. You are doing that, you are helping so many people. Okay guys, that's what I feel like. Your talents are helping people. So I feel like you have this talent, maybe you have a social media page, or maybe you have a community and you're helping other people. At the same time you feel like that, oh no, I don't help too many people, nothing is like, I feel like you have problem taking appreciation from other people, and your subconscious mind is telling like, take that appreciation. Right? Maybe if even some people appreciate you, you're like, no, I'm not doing that good, I'm just doing this much only, I'm not good enough, that kind of energy. No, you're very good enough, and that's what your subconscious mind is telling. So when you believe in yourself more, you will uncover a lot of different talents about yourself. You're going to uncover a lot of things about yourself you haven't uncovered, because you're not trusting yourself enough. You feel like that, oh, I lack this, my work is not that perfect. Maybe when you post your work, you doubt, then too you post, but I feel like you doubt yourself a lot. Or maybe for some of you, you don't even post your work because of the doubt. It's like, oh my god, what others will think, will people get help from that or this. You constantly worry about it. So I feel like your subconscious mind is telling, put that work out, give it to the world, because world needs it. World needs your work. People will appreciate you. Yes, there will be people who will not appreciate your work, and it's okay, but there will be people who will get immense help by your work, and you don't even realize it. Okay, that's the message I'm getting. That's what your subconscious mind is telling you. So for some of you, I'm getting like you have imbalance in your solar plexus chakra, your confidence, maybe throat chakra also. You can't express yourself that easily. Maybe you have problem, even though you are good at your work, but because of your fear, because you feel a little bit of confidence, lack of confidence, you cannot express that. So maybe because of your past beliefs maybe in the childhood there might have happened something and you're taking it to heart. Because of it, that might be the case. Maybe your parents or maybe your friends didn't believe in you. Maybe they thought that you are not good enough, and that's why you feel like that, I'm not good enough, and you question yourself, am I good enough, am my work good, is my work good enough? And if one people comment anything bad about you, and you will be like, oh my god, why this person said that. Even though there are 100 of comments that is praising you, you will not take that. You will take that one comment. Don't do that. And that's what your subconscious mind is telling you. And give your work to the community, because community needs it. And if you don't have a community, if you're not sharing your talents, maybe this is the message from your subconscious mind to do that. Don't doubt your work, guys. Don't doubt your work. If you're working for a company, share your idea. That's the thing. People will support your work. There will be people who will love your work. Okay? Yeah. And remember, life is full of cycles. There will be summer season, there will be winter season, there will be autumn, there will be spring. Every time it's not going to be the harvest season, right? There will be different cycles. So yeah, some days will be good and some days will be bad. Some days you will get the outcome that you want. Some days your work will not be so appreciated, and it's okay. You don't have to judge yourself for that. Yeah. right? So that's something, like if you are a content creator, some days your work will be very appreciated, it will have a lot of views, but sometimes your work will not be, there will not be so many views, right? So that's the example I'm getting here. Maybe you're a blogger or something like that, you write, maybe at a times it will go good, but sometimes it will not be. So every phase, life is a cycle, every time it is different, right? Sometimes we have to relax, sometimes we have the energy to put out work. So go with cycle, listen to your intuition, work based on that. I feel like moon cycles also will help you a lot, okay? And yeah, but I definitely feel there is more you will unlock as you progress with your journey, and your subconscious mind is telling you to believe in yourself, trust in yourself. Even though you feel like, oh no, I'm believing in myself. No, you subconsciously you don't believe that much in yourself. Even though you show yourself as a confident person, but inside there is little bit doubt that you have in yourself. And I feel like that's what your subconscious mind is trying to tell you, like, you believe in yourself, believe, while sleeping, say that affirmations, and whatever you want, you can achieve in your life. That's what I feel like. And yeah, gratitude, be grateful for all the things you have achieved in your life, be grateful for the way you're living right now. And I feel like your subconscious mind is telling to have a journal, or maybe if it's possible you can have a diary where you can write gratitude to all those people who have helped you. It will be very good for you guys. So practice gratitude every day when you wake up, like while drinking water, practice gratitude, because water has memory. So maybe you can do that, like while drinking water, you can like think that positive affirmations that I'm enough, I'm good. Like maybe you need to boost yourself every day, right? And I feel like you are the ones who sees other people's talent very, very easily, but you don't see yourself, you don't appreciate yourself more. So you need to appreciate yourself more, okay? That's the thing. And again, 42 number here, with this, others see your talents, others appreciate your talent, they see, wow, how good you are, how talented you are, but you are like, oh yeah, am I like that's the thing. I feel like, am I that good? You have doubt, even though you feel like you're good, but you have doubts. So release those doubts, they're not needed. Do your work, share your work with confidence, believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself immensely, you will be able to uncover a lot of things. So a lot of things are going to unlock for you guys. You have locked it, like you're not opening up because you feel like that you're not that that great. Maybe you question yourself, what is my talent? Do I have a talent? Everyone has talent, something, everyone is doing this and this. What I'm talented at? Maybe you're the ones who are questioning that, and you're not seeing that. You always look at other people and like, oh wow, they are so talented. Why don't I have talent? But you have so much, and other people see it. So maybe for some of you, this is a message from your subconscious mind to start that thing you have been thinking. Write that book you have been thinking to write. Draw that painting. Like sing that song, make that music. What is it? So it's time to do it. Maybe if you're doing it, then keep on doing it. Keep on appreciating yourself. Love your work. Love yourself. I feel like your heart chakra also need little bit balance. Sometimes you overwork also. I feel like you're kind of a perfectionist also, and because when we are perfectionists, we sometimes judge our work, our own work we judge, right? Oh, this is not good, I cannot show it to other people, and then you do the extra work, right? Don't do that. That's, believe in yourself. The more you're confident, the more fulfilling you will feel, and the more it will be loved by other people, okay? So, and if you have for some of you, it's also a message, like if you don't know what you're good at, ask your friends will tell you. Something like that. So, and I feel like with this gratitude, your subconscious mind is also telling you that there are so many good things coming your way. There's so much to be grateful for. So see the blessings that you have already received in your life. Appreciate every little single thing you have. If you see a bird, appreciate that. If you see a smile, if a stranger smiles, Appreciate that. Smile. You also smile. If you want to smile, smile. If you want to laugh, laugh. Okay. So don't judge yourself. You judge yourself, and I feel like that. You judge your own work. You judge your own capabilities, your own strength. You judge. But remember, you're so courageous, and there's so much more to unlock. and I'm sure you will. So yeah. So let's see, and I got two numbers for you guys, 285 and 295. Okay, if you feel called to research about it, go ahead and do that. 285 and 295, guys. Okay, so yeah. Interestingly, we have 3 number here, like 39 is like 10. Yeah, 3 number. So 3 number is also about making a connection with your ascendant masters. You have definitely a connection with the angelic realms. I'm feeling like that. So make that connection. If you can read a book regarding angels, I'm getting that message. If you can read that book, read it out. And I feel like universe has a way to show you signs and symbols. So take note on that. And I feel like you're very good at interpreting symbols also, group number 3. So if you wake up from a dream, you see a dream and you feel like, oh, this dream meant this, you don't have to research. That feeling is enough. That is your message. Okay, understand that. So that's also I'm getting. And 3 is also about growth. You're going to grow. You're going to succeed. That is what your subconscious mind is telling. You're doing good. I feel like you have done a lot of work. You have been reprogramming your subconscious mind. You're not the same person. And I feel like you're doing the work. You're doing the work, group number 3. You are doing. Interestingly, you're group number 3. And I was talking about 3 number also. 3 number, maybe you're seeing 333s. 3 number might be important to you guys in some way. And then we have 5. Things are definitely going to change for you. Positive changes is what I'm definitely seeing for you guys. A lot of growth, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom that you are going to accumulate in your life. And this wisdom, give it to other people. Don't keep it to yourself, because it will help other people immensely. Okay, so yeah, then we have the affirmations for you guys. Yeah, I trust my inner wisdom. Trust your inner wisdom. Trust your instincts. Take a leap of faith. Go with the flow, because your inner wisdom will give you so much of success and abundance. Okay, trust it. So as I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there all the time. I'm safe. You're safe. You're protected, guys. And if you want to take a screenshot, if you want to write it down, it will help you. Okay. And then the second one is, my work is deeply fulfilling. So what I was talking about, yes, the work you're doing is good. So sometimes you doubt your work. You're like, sometimes you're not fulfilled. Oh, I can change that. Oh, if you're an artist, you will be like, oh, I shouldn't have given that blue color. Like, yeah. So you just doubt yourself a lot, and you shouldn't. It's good, guys. It's good. And here, today I give my best to that which I do, knowing that when one experience is complete, I am led to even more fulfilling and rewarding experiences. So these are your 2 affirmation cards, guys. So that's it for group number 3. Thank you for this reading. I was very happy doing your reading. And I know that you people are changing your style. You're working on your subconscious mind. I feel like that you're reprogramming your subconscious mind, and you have done a great job, guys. So appreciate yourself. I'm just patting you guys. I feel like that. So even if, for some of you, it's like, even if no one appreciates you, it's okay. You're doing a good job. You're doing good job. So appreciate yourself. That's it for my lovelies. Bye bye. Take care.